Coaches, Rick Stewart of All Access Coaching. I'm really excited to bring you this free video, and make sure you hit the subscribe and like button down below. And if you hit the like and subscribe button, you'll get notified when we upload new content. We're uploading 3 or 4 videos every week.
First thing we're going to talk about is buck sweep versus an odd front. This is a traditional wing tee formation, tight end wing to the right. And then that's buck sweep versus an even front, traditional. Basically, what we want to talk about, what I want to emphasize is this. A lot of times, this guy right here on the wing, a lot of times you get defensive ends and so forth that may be a little bit tough for your guy to handle. And a lot of people ask us why we put this guy in a 3-point stance instead of standing him up traditionally square to the line of scrimmage. Is 2 reasons. We feel like he's got a better angle or better leverage to get the V of his neck and his head across his hip. And whereas if he was standing up, and 2, anytime that we release him on plays to the linebacker, it's a lot harder for these guys to find this guy when he's down in a 3-point stance. And, we just feel like we give our guy an advantage by putting him down in the 3-point stance. Obviously, there's no right or wrong way to do that. This is traditional sweep. Now, what I want to emphasize right here is the track of these guys right here, their first step, making sure that they're coming off good. You see how that tight end, he does a great job following his track, getting him on that linebacker. Now, the other thing is this I want to point out, and a lot of guys, all right, you see the wing early in the play. We tell our guys to follow your track. Let's say you have a defensive end. One of the things that is very hard for these guys to understand or to get, I guess, used to. Let's say we got a traditional 9 technique right here. And on the snap of the ball, this guy attacks and fights outside, okay? Well, a lot of times this wing wants to stay on this 9 right here, okay? Now, we tell our wings there's no way possible that we should allow this 9 to fight across our face, okay? That's his rule. But there's always an if. If he is good enough and he's quick enough, strong enough, big enough, and he does, let him go. Let him go. Don't stay on him. Continue. And a lot of times what happens is when that guard pulls out here, if he stays on him, that guard, the lead guard, has trouble understanding where my kick is going to be. And we end up causing congestion right there at the point of attack. So I want you to see this guy, the wing does a great job. This guy comes from depth and tries to, and the wing thinks that he's going to cross his face, okay? But he doesn't. So he goes at him, so he goes to the next guy. He just let him go. He just let him go and goes to the next guy. The next thing that we tell our linemen or our backs and our linemen is that anybody that comes up to the outside, let them go, okay? We're going to either run under it, or this guy has got to be athletic enough to make this guy miss. because the main thing that we want to do is seal the inside. So I'm going to kind of let this play run. And this is one that I put on there, okay? If you notice the backside guard, okay, he could have went and kicked 4, okay? But we tell him, okay, his is grab grass, fold, look inside. This guy right here is probably going to make the tackle if we don't block him. But we got a chance out here to outmaneuver these guys that are out of position, okay? And if you could see, there's a good wall right there and a good crease, okay? Right there, we're going to break that outside tackle, and we're going to, you know, get some positive yards. So it's really hard to get your linemen and your backs to understand, because when that backside guard turns up in there and he sees that corner or whatever sitting out there, early on, he's going to want to go to him. But with repetition and practice, you know, you just got to kind of, like an old horse, you got to kind of break that habit and tell him he's got to seal inside. This is just power. Basically the same thing, except for, you know, this will be against teams that's, you know, maybe stunting, giving us a lot of trouble with penetration early on. Basically, we're just going to pull the backside guard, block solid on the front, and kick with the fullback. We just call this power for us. Again, here's a good look at the end, at the top. Watch him skate out. My wing, he kind of hesitated and thought about trying to block. No, and then he followed his rule, got inside. Again, there's a corner sitting to the outside. We tell this guy, don't worry about him. We're going to make him miss. Okay? We're going to make him miss. Just fall inside and make sure you pick up the scraping linebackers. Our running back just did a nice job running a football. It wasn't blocked very well. All right. Next, as you can see, you know, that's what we start out with. And then as we evolve, we keep the same concept for the entire offensive line, everyone. We're kind of going to an empty set with a tight end. We're going to bring the back in motion over here and hook the edge, and we're going to run the sprint pass to the top of the field. He doesn't do a great job right there, but we just feel like, all right, right there, you see, as soon as, and he may not get to 10 to 12, but as soon as he sees this guy right here, that corner turn his shoulder or open up, you know, whatever it may be right now, you can see right now, we're going to make our out cut. There it is. Get him the ball. You know, this is a play, you know, 5-yard play right here. Boom, there he is again at the top. And if you get good at doing this, then there are so many things that you can do off of it. Again. All right. I say we've got it's a pretty good football team we're playing right here. Their corners are kind of giving us press and looking, you just got to tell your guys, you rep this enough, you've just got to be able to create separation at the top of the route. Now here, let's say that guy's waiting on him. What we tell our wide receivers is step on his toes, and then make your cut. Line. But we run that sprint out look so much, and we've made it a staple of our offense that they have to respect it. Because we do so much to this side of the field. All right. Now you see here, this is probably an outside guy that has been, his job was probably to look for the tight end screen, and of course we don't catch it. Front look. All right, I'm gonna kind of say this right here. Let's play back here. Let's go back to this play. We had run 3 plays on third down. This is third and about 13. This is our 4th play on third down, and we'd gotten 3 penalties in a row. Kind of funny. On this play right here, run the tight end screen. Again, penalty from the same guy. We get a hold right there. So it brings that one back. Well, you can understand the frustration and so forth. So we got a couple 15-yard penalties. And now we're down here on their 3-yard line or 4-yard line, and it's 3rd and 50, I think. And I just wanted to show this. I told this may be the best 3rd and 50 call we've ever made right here. So who says you can't get long yardage plays in the wing tee?
Coaches, I really hope you got some great information from that YouTube video. Again, hit the subscribe and like button down below. It gives us valuable data, and you also get notified when I upload new content to this channel. Thanks for watching, coaches.